well, late, I'm out, and they leave, and then you're all just kind of sitting there still working. You're like, well, what was that all about? All right? So don't ever do that to your airmen, all right? Stick with them, all right? If you work it for the rest of the day, and if you can't finish it that day, then you come back reinvigorated the next day and knock it out. Also, let them know you'll take care of them through the good and the bad. When things are going good, give them the credit and let them shine. Let them step out in front. Everybody, you don't need to tell them that you're the leader. Let your airmen go ahead and take credit for that. Maybe you can give them a little well-deserved time off if you can afford it. Or simply, just walk out after they've been working real hard all day, put your hand out, shake their hand, and say, hey, seriously, thanks. Thanks for doing a really great job today. I appreciate that. Conversely, when things aren't going so well, I want you to be the one to take the responsibility. Don't ever pass it off on them. Don't ever make excuses on them and pass that off to your leadership that way. You take control of it. The second thing I want you to do is always do your best. Okay? Being a leader, like I said earlier, it's not all that easy all the time. And a matter of fact, some of us can attest to, it's actually quite difficult sometimes. But no matter what, always do your best. Okay? Because sometimes you're going to be presented with a challenge, and you're going to go into your brain there and everything you just learned, and you're going to give the perfect textbook answer, and you're going to have perfect textbook execution, and you're going to get perfect textbook results. All right? And everything's just going to be perfect. And you're going, yeah, I know. I got this. All right? And then you're going to be presented with another challenge, and you're going to kind of do the same thing. You're going to go for the textbook answer with it, thinking it's going to do just great, and you thought you just did real good. But the next thing you know, your boss comes down, and you are currently in the middle of good old-fashioned butt chewing. All right? That's okay, too. All right? I can't tell you how many times that the good idea fairy pretty much landed on my shoulder, thought I had it doped out. The next thing you know, I'm catching a missile to the chest from my boss. And that's okay. That's how you learn. Okay? So when that happens, you just pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, learn from that mistake so you don't make it again. All right? And then press on. Also, what else about doing your best? Well, there's going to be times, hey, life happens, right? There's going to be times maybe when you're dealing with issues from relatives far away. It's currently flu season. Maybe you might come to work, and that day the best you can give is maybe 75 or 80%. Well, then give me 75 or 80%. All right? Don't shortchange your airmen. Don't shortchange your bosses. It's kind of like that old adage, don't leave anything on the court. Leave it all on the court. All right? And if that's all you can give that day is 80%, then that's cool. I'm good with that, all right? But just don't come up short that day. All right? Because remember, great leaders, no matter what, they don't get where they are today by always being perfect, and they didn't get where they are by always being right. Now, the third and the very final thing I want you to do is just very simple. And it's something I learned when I was a little kid. Do unto others. And everybody knows it as the good old-fashioned golden rule. All right? Treat your folks the way you want to be treated. It's pretty simple. As a leader, be fair, but be firm with your airmen. Okay? Don't ever pick favorites. Don't have favorites. That's not good. Show them that you genuinely care. All right? You should be as accessible at 2 in the afternoon as you are at 2 in the morning. All right? And that's what it is about being a great leader and doing unto others. All right? And then bottom line, when it does come to your airmen or your peers or your bosses, or no matter who you're dealing with, if it's on duty, off duty in the community, if you always treat people with dignity and you always treat people with respect, you're going to come out all right pretty much every time. All right? So like I said, I wasn't going to be up here droning on all night. So Class 13 Alpha, I want you to please take the lessons that you learned in your classroom. Okay? I want you to take the lessons that we discussed, in forum when I was over there. And I want you to take from the 3 points that I gave you this evening. I want you to put them in your tool belt. I say tool belt because you're just, graduating ALS. You haven't been around long enough to have a big fat toolkit yet. All right? But go ahead and strap, you get your toolkit there, or tool belt. Don't be afraid to go out and basically lead our airmen to good things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my absolute pleasure talking to you this evening, and I hope each and every one of you have a very wonderful, happy, and safe holiday season. Thanks for having me.